can get into the flow of doing the problems, calculating the times and all that, then the notations will not be so much important. But for the very first stage, the understanding the notations is very important. Okay, these are handwritten part that you can see on your screen. The heading should be time analysis in network. The first step in network analysis is to learn how to draw the network diagram. Which activity will be conducted after what, then what will be the starting event and ending event, whatever. Then how many activities will precede which activity, or which activity can only be done after the completion of other two activities. All those things can be um, can be can be notified with the help of the diagrams that you have learned, and I believe you have more or less become efficient in drawing the network diagrams. So once you have learned that, the very next step is to find out the times. Okay, we are saying end event and head event and tail event, then we are writing the activities and all that. But this is the step which will provide us the exact timing of the completion of the entire project. Okay, time analysis is done in order to find out the time to be taken for completion of the entire project, and this will also be done with the help of the network diagram. Okay, so let us discuss the notifications a little bit. Then I have written example for you that we will discuss today, so that you understand how to analyze the time. So notations I and j will indicate activity ij. When we are writing activity ij, it indicates that the tail event of the activity is I and the head event is j. Okay, it will start at the point of time I and it will end at the point of time j. Then when we write capital T ij, this PDF will be shared to you. If you don't want to write now, then it's okay. But after classes, you need to write. Okay, now listen to me properly. So capital Tij, when I will write capital Tij, it indicates the estimated completion time of the activity Ij. Exact activity, the arrows, right? Remember, the arrows signifies activity, and this Tij, capital Tij, will indicate the estimated time of completion of a particular activity. Okay, then when we write ESIJ, ES stands for earliest starting time. Stands for the earliest starting time of the activity ij. Okay, so the active what in at what time the activity ij will start and what is the earliest time of its starting, that will be indicated by the notations ESI. Activity ij. Okay, so the when we are writing capital es, it indicates the earliest starting time. Earliest starting means what will be the earliest time to start the activity. Okay, there can be other hazards, other obstacles. So taking everything into consideration, what could be the earliest starting time of the activity, ignoring all any other circumstances that can occur at any time. The situational circumstances are avoided, and normally which are known to you, that will be taken into consideration. Any hazards which may arrive, maybe non-working day, maybe some staff will be absent on that day. So all those factors which will be known to you, you need to take those factors only into consideration and then find out the earliest starting time of an activity. Okay, similarly you will also find out the earliest finishing time of the activity. That means how fast you will be able to finish that activity, that will be determined by the notation EF, earliest finishing time of the activity IJ. Okay, then we come to latest starting time of the activity. Now this latest, why when we talk latest, latest means what is the maximum time that will be taken to start an activity. Okay, that is the meaning of latest starting time. So four things. One is earliest starting time, then latest starting time. How early? How what is the fastest time in which you can start? That is the earliest starting time. Then what is the last time, or what is the which is the considering everything pessimistic, everything to be pessimist, then you're determining the time, that is the latest starting time. Okay, then you come to earliest finishing time, how fast you can finish off the activity. That is the earliest finishing time, taking all the situations into consideration. Similarly, latest finishing time also determines the time which can be taken to complete an activity, and it has to be the maximum time. So understood, earliest starting, earliest finish, then latest starting and latest finish. We are talking about single activity. We are not talking about the entire project. Okay. The activities which are there in a particular project, we are talking about those single activities when we are using these notations. Any doubt on this? Any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Now let us understand something else. We will always consider the starting time of a project to be 0. These are all days. Okay, 0 days. We start now. Say we are starting now. Then ESIJ. Let us note E is the earliest starting time by EI. Let us notify that earliest starting time of the activity IJ as EI. Then what will be the timing of EF, earliest finishing time of the activity IJ? ESIJ, that means the starting time of the activity plus the time that will be taken to finish that activity. Starting time plus the entire number of days which are considered for that particular activity. That will be the earliest finish time. Okay. Then how do we calculate EJ? What is this EJ? That you will be clear to you when I'll show you the example in the very when I will show you the example, that will be clear to you. Okay, you can see the screen, right? I don't know what happened just now. It got blurred. Can you see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
okay,
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
Okay, fine. Thank you. So this EJ part, I will tell you when I show the example. Similarly, we will also find out the ending time. Okay, this I'm coming back. Wait, let me first show you the numerical example. Then I'll explain this part. Okay. See, this will be the this is suppose a problem which is given to you. Activity 1 to 2. This, see, now listen to me carefully. Till now we have been doing activity A, B, C, D like that, right? Now in this problems, it may happen that you will see notations like this: 1 dash 2, 1 dash 3, 2 dash 4, like that you may see. What does that mean? That means this 1 is an event, this 2 is an event, and this 1 to 2, this dash means 2, 1 to 2, this is an activity. This will be a particular arrow. Okay, this is an activity. When we are seeing 1 to 2, then 1 to 3, then 2 to 4, 3 to 4, 3 to 5, like that, this indicates activities. Okay, with tail event 1, head event 2 for the first one. For the second one, tail event is 1, head event is 3. For the third one, tail event is 2, head event is 4. Like that. Okay, understood? When directly A, B, C, D will be given, that indicates the arrows names are given, A, B, C, D, like that. When this kind of things will be given, dash format will be given, they also indicates activity, but it is an easier thing for you because here the events are already numbered. Till now we had been numbering the events, right? Numbering the events on our own. But now we don't have to number the events on our own. It is easier. It is already given to you in your question. Then this time was not given to you, isn't it? Till now the immediate predecessor was given, but time was not given. For the time analysis problems, the time will also be given in number of days. So for the first activity, time is 4. For this next activity, time is 1. For the third activity, time is 1. These are all in number of days. So that is given to us. What is asked? We have to first construct a network diagram. Then we will also find out the earliest event time and the latest event time. Okay, this will be the information. This will be our findings that you will be asked to find out. So now I ask you to take the pen and copy and draw this network diagram. Draw this network diagram in your copy. How will you draw? Forget about these houses which you can see. The houses which you can see and the yes, ignore these houses only for the time being and draw the network. How will you draw? See, 1 to 2 and 1 to 3. So 1 from 1, 2 events you will have to draw. 1 to 2, one arrow towards the top, 1 to 3, another arrow towards the bottom. If you are unable to catch me, if you are unable to understand any word which I am speaking, you should please unmute and stop and ask, okay? From 1, 2 is there, and again from 1, 3 is there. So draw like this, 1 to 2, 1 to 3. This is an activity. Name the circles now. Name the events. Number the events because numbers are given to you in the question. So name it as 1, name it as 2, name it as 3. Okay. Then come to the third activity. Third is 2 to 4. See, fourth one is also related. 2 to 4, 3 to also 4. So it indicates both 2 and 3 will head towards 4. So you will take out the arrow from 2 and 3 and join it at 4. Take out an arrow from both 2 and 3 respectively and join it at 4. Okay. Then what is next? Next is 3 to 5. 4 to 9. 4 is going somewhere else. But we can relate 3 to 5. The very next is 5 to 6. See? 4 to 9 also we can draw. Okay, we'll go by the given things. We'll now go from 3 to 5. So stretch from 3 and bring it to 5. 3 to 5. And 4 is going towards 9. So make it in some other direction and draw 4 to 9. 4 to 9 is going in the different direction. 3 to 5, 4 to 9. Next is 5 to 6. 5 to 6. Then again 5 to 7. So from 5, 2 arrows will come out. Because from 5 we are going to 6 as well as you are going to 7. So 5 to 6, 5 to 7 you draw. In two different directions you draw. 5 to 6 you draw. 5 to 7 also you draw. Okay. Next is 6 to 8, 7 to also 8. It indicates what? Both 6 and 7 will head towards one single event, that is 8. So draw 6 to 8, 7 to 8. Okay. Done? 6 to 8, 7 to 8. So they got joined. They are ending at a single event. Next is what? 8 to 10, 9 to also 10. Now remember 9? 9 had came out from 4. 4 was leading towards 9. Now that 9 and this 8 has to be joined to a single event. So 9 to 10, 8 to also 10. That is how 10 will be our finishing event. This is the last event in this network diagram. 10 is our last event. Any doubt? Please unmute and ask. Any doubt? In drawing just this 1 to 2, 1 to 3 like that. Any doubt in this?
No, ma'am.
No. Anyone
No, ma'am.
else? Okay, very good. Boys, what about you? Ashish, Sagar,
Yes, ma'am.
understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You please understand. You all are attending classes every day. I'm very much happy for this, but you have to always also be attentive. Okay, because in quantitative techniques in management, you're not going to have theory, my dear. Okay, you will have to only write problems. Even if it is assignment based, you need to have some base knowledge in order to solve the problems, right? So all of you be attentive. I know you are attentive, still I'm just reminding that you be attentive. Just like the way you are regular, you are attending classes every day, you also be attentive in the class. Okay, so since none of you have any doubts, so I'm proceeding towards the next step. Once you draw the networked diagram like this, next step is to write the times. Times has to be written accurately and correctly. Okay, so write the times. Now you can easily write the times because see, clearly it is given activity 1 to 2, time is 4. So you know where is 1 to 2, just write 4. Write it in bracket. Do not use any other notations for beautifying your network diagram. Okay, because these are rules. These are rules. This is how you show the information. So you do not change the diagrams notations. Just put bracket and write the times. Just put bracket and write the times above all the arrows. Above all the activities, you please write down the times. Copy it from your question. Okay, written. Could you write the times? Number of days?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, after you have drawn this, now it's time to calculate the earliest starting time and earliest finish time. So we see, now it is very, very vital. I'm thinking that if I start, will I be able to finish? It's 8:39. You have class now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
But can we delay for 10 minutes? Whose class? Anirban sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, he will be on time, I think. Okay,
Before time.
हाँ before time. अच्छा अच्छा ठीक है तो we will discuss this houses tomorrow then. This is very vital. I will minimum require 10 minutes time to discuss. Okay, so we will discuss this houses tomorrow. All right. So today you will those who have not drawn in the class, you please finish the drawing. Let me take the attendance. Just wait for some time. Acha, I'll take. Wait. Ashish, Devrupa, Mahima, Namrata, Nidhi, Priyanka, Pooja, Sagar, Saurabh. Okay, I'll give you attendance. You may leave the class. Thank you. See you at 9:20 again.